Hey everyone, welcome to New Hope Now. My name is Garrett Misanaka and I get to oversee the online congregation here. And this edition of New Hope Now, we have a really special treat. I know I said last week we were going to return to the normal kind of format of New Hope Now, but we have a really special exclusive video for you guys. So essentially, if you guys don't know, we have a building campaign here called Future and a Hope. Today you get to meet one of the men that's really helping drive this project forward. His name is John Telton and he's our executive pastor here at New Hope. It's not just about the building campaign, it's about really what God's been doing in his heart over the last couple years, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. This video was made for everyone, but it had to get cut because of time, and so no one's seen it yet. So this is the first time anyone gets to see it. So thanks for watching, thanks for staying after service, and enjoy.
2019 has been a very busy and successful year for our building project. First of all, we finished the Children's Art Annex outside in the Mackay lot. Then we also renovated the Diamond Head and Ever rooms, which used to be those rooms. Now they are the Connection Lobby, where we have an entrance and it's where our ministry tables are. But during the construction, that's going to be our main entrance. We installed all of the sprinkler systems that are needed. We also finished our Walk of Faith Phase 1 of putting up the pledge tiles for those people who finished paying off their tiles. Beautiful. And then finally, we are excited that in about 2 weeks, we'll be finished with our new cafe and coffee shop. That is going to be grand because what that will allow us to do is not only serve more meals and food and have a larger menu and be able to deliver food in a faster pace, but we'll then be able to prepare the annex on the Malka side of the ministry center to be demolished. From behind the scenes, it's been a whole learning experience. It's very involved with regard to the permitting and the budgeting and all the facets of construction. There's times that I have gone to prayer. One in particular funny story was that because we're in the shoreline management area, there is water below us. And if we, in trenching, which we did, hit water, it would have changed the whole construction game. If you saw the construction projects down the road, they had to build big reservoirs to pump all the water. And where would you do that at New Hope? We don't have reservoirs. So we prayed, Lord, let us not hit water when we go down to do the trenching. And fortunately, we didn't hit water. We were able to get the trenching done without all the additional reservoirs and that whole can of worms. You always hope for the best in a timeline, and you hope that people would do their parts to help you keep on schedule or to achieve the goal that you're looking for. And when those things don't happen, there's a tendency for our flesh to come out. And that flesh is getting disappointed, irritated, and wanting to maybe get strong, and why not? But especially as people who, pastors and people in ministry, I find myself needing to curb my emotion or disappointment and try to encourage and communicate, how can we get this done? 2019 was one of the busiest years for me, but God, in His faithfulness, enabled me to make it through and with all that I committed myself to, because we had my normal duties as executive pastor. We had the building project, of course, and some of you know that we started a ministry here called Special Events, where we go out into the community and we produce the largest concerts here in Hawaii at the stadium and at the Blaisdell Arena and elsewhere. So in addition to that, I was working on my master's, and fortunately in the spring graduated with a master's degree in formational leadership. Prayer has always been an integral part of my life, and I find that God's faithfulness during this whole year has, besides the building project, his faithfulness in the doctors finding out that I didn't have cancer, because they thought that the mass in the back of my throat earlier this year might have been cancerous. So going through MRIs and tests, and just about a month ago they did a biopsy surgery, and the result was, although there's a mass, it is not cancerous. God's faithfulness. And still leaning on God, because there is something going on with that mass and my tongue muscles. So right now I'm walking in faith that they're going to find out what's going on with my tongue. Being tested in my faith has been wanting things to stay on schedule, hoping things would stay on schedule, but knowing that you can't control the permitting process. You can't control subcontractors having other jobs. You can't control fabrication processes. And my faith being tested is in those times really realizing that, you know what? It's in God's time. And the most that we can do is try to press the buttons that we can to make it happen, but give it to the Lord in prayer. And we have as a team. Through all of that, God's been great, and my wife loves me, and my family loves me, and that's the most I can hope for.